Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right, I'm just coming in for another general read, and we know the drill. Even though it's very general, if none of this applies to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will return some other time, okay? But I do want to see... Oh, what is something you need to hear? Okay, I got the devil right from the start. And then I got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck right here. I feel like we're talking about this collective shadow right here. There's something about this collective shadow specifically. I feel like that kind of scares the crap out of you. There's something about yourself, a shadow aspect of yourself that truly scares you. So you've been suppressing it for the longest period of time. And now I think you're at this point of... you're kind of starting to understand that shadow aspect of yourself, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Let me see what this is about. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. There's something about specifically with your codependency on whatever that is, whether you've always relied on, you know, your other half, your person, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the case is, to kind of keep you thriving, whether it's parents, whether it's, you know, family member, friends, whatever the case is. There's something this collective, you've always had a hard time kind of being on your own or even thinking very independently for yourself. But yeah, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's what I'm saying. You've suppressed it for a long period of time. Maybe you're at the spot now where you're just kind of starting to get out on your own as far as like moving out on your own or taking care of your own finances. And again, it's always scared the crap out of you, but you're finally doing it. The Hanged Man right here. The Emperor. That's what I'm saying. You're taking initiative on it. We got heavy Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aries energy coming out of this. That's where Three of Wands. That's what I'm saying. You're starting a journey right now. And again, don't make it fit with that devil. I feel like I'm talking about your shadow right here. You're finally, like I said, something you've all, let's be real. What your shadow is, let's be real. Everybody has a shadow side to them. It's things about yourself that maybe you're not the most proud of, or maybe things that society or whoever it is in this world that has told you to kind of chill out or suppress. And I think it in this case has more to do with your stability, kind of being more independent for some of you. But I'm also kind of hearing as well from the Nine of Pentacles all the way to the Emperor, I'm also hearing two different things. And it could, for this reading, it could apply to both. There is something also about, in a funny way, your rage. You see how the Nine of Pentacles, this bear is just chill, sleeping in the cave, comfortable. And then you got the Emperor. That's Aries energy right over here. That's very masculine energy. Gender doesn't matter. Very authoritative, very gung-ho, right to the point. You could have been codependent on a father figure is kind of what I'm hearing as well. But regardless, that's what I'm saying. There's been progress being made with this collective. You've had an epiphany with that Hangman energy right there of, I need to get uncomfortable a little bit in order to break the shadow aspect of myself. There is a reason I brought up about society. I feel like society, maybe this collective at a very young age, you've always been very naturally like a loud person or outgoing, or you're very outspoken and you've always been taught to chill out, calm down. And you know, and now you're kind of like, no, I'm not calm. That's not who I am. I'm not like this 24/7. I can balance that out. I can do this. Like I said, I'm hearing a little bit of both. There's something about within your emotions. You're finally learning to, with that Three of Wands, you're finally learning how to make progress with it. Learning how to understand, no, this is really who I am. Because the devil doesn't always have to be a bad thing either. It represents your shadow stuff. You know, your shadow doesn't always mean the bad parts about you. Again, it's maybe things about yourself that society or whoever, or I'm even hearing a father figure could have even told you to suppress. Just saying. The devil, let's confirm the devil. Yeah, the Hermit, Virgo energy. That's what one, two, three, four major arcana. Then I got the moon in reverse right there. That's where I'm saying with the Hermit, you've always been told to kind of just stay in, just hide with that. Just suppress it. You'll be fine. And all it's ever done is consume you more and more and more. And I feel like specifically this past year, all it's done is kind of triggered that side out of you. You're walking away from the illusion of this is not who I am. It's not that who you are is full of rage. It's not that. It's, again, there is something, again, you could have, sorry, trigger warning this collective, you could have had a lot of pent up trauma or triggers over the last year that now you're hitting the spot finally, because the devil, this case, brought that out of you. Say, okay, this is not me. This whole chill and hide out in my cave and just stay quiet and lay low is not working. That's not who I am. I need to release this. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. You guys are at a start right there, okay? You're finally taking initiative on it, and that's good. And they're kind of saying keep up with that. There is some form of reward at the end of all of this. They got something holding on to you. It's kind of like a ricochet. But I feel like, okay, the sun, I feel like something is coming. That's what I'm saying. Something beautiful is coming your direction. And again, there's that Three of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. They're just proud of you that you're finally like, I've kind of seen your guides are like doing the, like they're having this like creepy little grin or, you know, evil smile on their face. Cause they're like, they finally get it. They finally realize they got to not suppress it in any longer. Let me see what else is coming. Eight of Wands. Ooh, something's coming quickly. I got Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarian energy, Pisces over here as well. King of Pentacles, okay, and then the Chariot. There is something, again, I brought up even your finances or even in your stability. You're finally branching out on your own, and that's always scared the crap out of you because you've always been hooked on codependency on for whatever that is, okay? You're about to get the bag. Okay, I'm just going to say what it is. You're about to make some money. Ace of Pentacles. Are you freaking kidding me? Maybe this epiphany too that is coming is maybe a new idea as far as a new job, a new business venture, whatever that case is. That could be another sign, but even then I'm kind of hearing the pull it up. That's how we ball out. Why is that poured up by Rihanna's coming out? Knight of Cups and Ace of Cups. Ooh, now I'm feeling a little bit of love. You're about to get the full package, but continue to work on essentially this part of your shadow work. I feel like your guys literally with the Sun and Eight of Wands, they're just so proud of you that you've acknowledged that part. They're like, now you finally get it. Ah, you get it. You're not supposed to suppress that rage in anymore. Don't do anything stupid. I'm not saying don't do that. But they're also kind of doing the good job. No offense, you're meant to thrive on your own. You're not meant to lean on anybody. I always say it's great that we have a family, friends, or husband, or whatever the case is that has our back, but nobody truly has our back than ourselves. And you're finally recognizing that. Are you fully there yet? No, but that's okay. Again, this is more of good job you've acknowledged that, you know, shadow side out of you. Let me just do a couple more and we'll be done. Five of Swords and Death. That's what I'm saying. You know, don't fear it. One thing beautiful about, you know, your shadow is embrace it. Don't run from it. Embrace it. True transformations are taking place. And then I got Cancer and Scorpio energy coming out of this. You're moving forward. Don't worry about the hiccups that are in your direction. Don't worry about what, you know, who thinks of you on what. Don't worry about that. It's kind of like, look at me. Don't look at them. Look at me. Just keep walking towards me. I think truly by the time May, June comes around, you're going to be thriving. But you got this. Nobody is holding you captive anymore. Like the owl holding on to that mouse with the, you know, epiphany going on, light bulb. That's you. You're not, nobody's grasping onto you anymore. You're free now. I hope this helped. But until then, my loves, you take it easy, and I'll talk to you later.